Last time I made a video about 5 ex-GTS stars who will never return to GTS Wrestling with the likes of James Ellsworth, Matt Castle, my pal Alex, and Jerry Chavone. Luckily, Grimm gave Pete Corvus another chance to come back to GTS Wrestling, all just to bring some more viewers. So today we'll count down another 5 ex-GTS stars who will never return to GTS Wrestling. Number 5, Matthias Glass. Matthias Glass is one of the most comedic superstars in GTS Wrestling. Matthias is a former GTS United States Champion and Intercontinental Champion. Most of the GTS fans love to see him on GTS Wrestling and wanted him to come back to GTS Wrestling again. However, David Starr, who is a Jewish indie wrestler, called out Matthias Glass, who is a non-Jewish performer, for using a Hasidic Jew gimmick that he says is offensive and distasteful. He made his frustration on Facebook over Matthias Glass, a wrestler who described himself as the most Jewish man alive. The stereotype of Matthias' Jewish character is an equivalent of blackface. Here are some few examples that David didn't like the Hasidic Jew gimmick. Number 1, filming an interview while holding a bagel. Number 2, running away from an opponent carrying a ham. Number 3, acting scared of German chocolate while cutting a promo. And number 4, posting on social media saying Matthias is so Jewish that he once ate a penny. It seems like David Starr did not want to see that offensive gimmick again, otherwise crappy things will happen between these two in the future. On December 31st, 2017, Matthias Glass ended his Hasidic Jew gimmick because David Starr has an issue about his character being distasteful and offensive. He has taken Matthias' character very seriously, and this is his comedic act of stereotypes. Although he still used his gimmick about 3 months ago, but his social media such as Twitter and Facebook are nowhere to be seen again, especially on GTS Wrestling. Number 4, Jamie the Mailman. Jamie is one of the Grimm's greatest rivalry by the time when the channel was continuously growing. He was famously known as a mailman and MJ Appleballs. The last time we see him was when he was once accompanied with Tony Emerald in 2017, right after he made his appearance at the Regal Rumble 2017. According to Grimm's tweets, he said that Jamie won't be making any GTS Wrestling appearance due to injury and personal life. Jamie has never held any GTS title, despite the fact that he's been stealing the YouTube title belt a couple of times. Number 3, Galindo. Galindo is one of the biggest international icons in IWF wrestling. In June 2014, he began training at a wrestling school when he was 18 years old. He was a 4-year All-State athlete when he played soccer for his team before wanting to pursue to become a professional wrestler. Days after Grimmania 2017, he made his debut when he faced Matt Castle for the Intercontinental Championship, but didn't successfully win his first match in GTS. He hasn't been on GTS until a month later, where GTS was moved to Warehouse. Galindo defeated Jay Evans to become the GTS champion. However, the day after that, Jay Evans stole the victory when he got his GTS title back. After that, Galindo was nowhere to be seen again. Grimm made an announcement on Battle Balls 2017. He was released due to him being heavily booked from multiple indie wrestling shows, including IWF Wrestling. Number 2, Max Frost. In 2015, Max Frost was revealed as a boyfriend of Melissa Morris, who used to send so many fan mails to Grimm's P.O. Box. However, in reality, these two were no longer together years later. Max Frost was a former GTS champion, hardcore champion, and $1 million champion. Last time we saw him at Fail in a Jail 2017, when he won the number 1 contender for the GTS championship when he main event the Freak Preview. He was scheduled to have a GTS championship match against Red Titus, but he was replaced by the Mark Jeff Bravo. Jeff claimed that Max couldn't show up because he has a bit of a controversial situation. In reality, there are rumors that he is currently behind the bars now. Plus, there's a proof that he hasn't been on social media for over a year now. Number 1, Alexander Lascaux. He was a rookie member of Job Security, and people actually thought he was the second member of the group when he was tagging with Ronnie Moses. Ronnie was the leader of the group, while Jimmy was the spokesperson. Malcolm Moss was the muscle man, which Vince McMahon had big obsessions with Big Sweaty Man. And finally, we had Tristan Ballmer, who was a new rookie and a replacement of Alexander Lascaux. Alexander was a former GTS Tag Team Champion. By the time when Jimmy Controversy joined the group on GTS Wrestling, at GTS Christmas Chaos, he was kicked out of the group for getting pinned by Kurt Bale, thus becomes the new GTS Champion. Jimmy was the GTS Champion previously, which makes sense that Alex was the one who cost Jimmy a GTS Championship belt. But his actual last appearance as an indie wrestler, he was ran over during Christmas season. He was nowhere to be found nor nowhere to be seen again. In reality, he's retired from pro wrestling and he's the coordinator of technology service at South Burnswick Public School. That's all for another 5 ex-GTS stars who will never come back to GTS Wrestling. If you know any former GTS stars who won't be making any more appearances on GTS Wrestling, leave your thoughts and comments down below and tell me why they're no longer appearing on Grimm's Toy Show. Other than that, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe for more content. Peace and good day.
You are yarders!